Alright, welcome back to a brand new episode of This Week on the Internet. I think we're on episode 9 so far, if anybody's wondering, and here's the topics of today's video. Alright, so popular Minecraft YouTuber Popularmmos has made his third comeback to the internet. He posted this recently on Twitter and in a YouTube post saying, "Looks like I'm out of jail and rehab and over 100 days sober. Been a rough year, but I'm finally back in shape and healthy mentally and physically. I've cut a lot of people out of my life to work on my sobriety and anxiety. I have tons of thanks for my amazing girlfriend. I appreciate you all for being here for me too. I've had to relearn doing everything sober, and it's amazing to still have fans come up to me when I'm out. Also, they say third time's a charm, so I made a new TikTok account. LOL. I'm sober this time, so I swear I won't lose access." So the real question everybody seems to be asking, or at least wondering, if he's actually back. Because again, like he's said before, he's tried to make a comeback before and it didn't really go so well.
Sometimes I think that maybe my friends are a bad influence on me because I do so many crazy things with them. Then I end out alone. Kinda stole a sign from the Israel and Palestine protest. Don't cancel me.
If I remember, the first time he tried coming back was making content with his girlfriends. And the multiple girlfriends he made videos with, they ended up being like really toxic. And then he got in some legal trouble with one of these girls. And then for some reason he thought that breaking the law was good content. And then he got arrested and had to go to court for that. And then he took like a long break, but then like came back for a podcast he tried to do with his buddies. And then pretty much during that entire time, he just kept like repeating how much happier he was and how much better his life was. Pretty obviously plastered all over his face that he was struggling. And then most likely this downfall and this drug use that he's struggling with was because he couldn't get over Jen. But then the body cam footage of him intoxicated came out, and it pretty much confirmed everybody's suspicion that he was struggling mentally and physically. And that was the last time we heard of him until now. Can't really speak for him or make assumptions, but he genuinely does look happier in these pictures than the second time he tried coming back. Obviously, he looks healthier as well. Like before, he used to be like really bloated. But now he pretty much looks like his old self, but obviously older. He also posted a TikTok on his new account, so it seems like he's probably going to make more content, especially on TikTok. And I wonder if he's going to come back to YouTube and what type of content he's going to post. I imagine that's probably going to be sit down and talk videos. I don't really see him going back to Minecraft right away, but I do have a feeling that he's going to return to YouTube. But yeah, anyways, another yapping. Here's the TikTok.
Okay guys, third time making a TikTok. I literally am not losing access this time. I've been sober 100 days. Some of you guys know I've had some issues with alcohol and drugs. I'm actually sober. Life's looking pretty good. Figured I'd try again on TikTok. Not losing access. I swear to God. It took me 3 hours to come up with this name. All I removed was the S. I wanted it to at least be searchable or something. I have no idea what I'm doing. I barely can use a phone. And I tried to record this first. There's chocolate on my face. I'm like, now I actually have to look at myself before I record something. And I still can't hold this straight. Oh, God, that's the unpause button. I thought I was checking to see how it turned out.
So yeah, in conclusion, I'm glad to see Pat doing better. And it literally was a perfect time for him to come back because I was rewatching a lot of his old videos. Like I just finished his Epic Proportion Season 7 series. So what better time to come back, am I right? Alright, now it's time for brain rot news. A game on Roblox called Still a Brain Rot broke an all-time concurrent player record and reached over 32.3 million players in a single day. So again, by the way, a game on Roblox broke this record. This isn't including every game mode as a whole. This is just one single game mode. Oh my god. I don't remember what video it was, but I remember I mentioned that as of 2025, Roblox is probably the most popular game right now. If you take a look at the most popular games of 2025, Roblox is usually number 5. But I feel like every list is like outdated because I feel like Roblox this year has been insanely popular compared to other games. And speaking of that, now let's compare Brain Rots, whatever it's called, to other games. Silk Song, which is probably the most popular game at the moment, reached 5,400,000 players. PUBG, which yes, is still a very popular game, just not in the US, had an all-time peak of 3 million. I think you guys get the point. Like, no other game has pulled in a peak that big before in one day. And apparently the whole premise of the game is just stealing like brain rot memes. Hence the name Still a Brain Rot. How did this get 23 million players in a single day? I have no idea. Don't ask me. But even the Fortnite version of this game had an all-time peak of 500,000 players. And to put that in perspective, the normal Battle Royale game mode only has an all-time peak of 100,000 players usually. Now I imagine that we're probably gonna get a flood of AI games and brain rot games because of how successful Still a Brain Rot is. Also, I have an update to a topic I covered in the last video. It's an update to Mr. Beast's newest product, which is Feastables chocolate milk. My bad, it's not really chocolate milk, it's more of a protein chocolate milk, like, you know, Fairlife. And in that video I said I was gonna try the Feastables protein milk. If the video gets like 10 likes, I think I said that. The video still has not reached its goal yet. It's at like 6 likes right now. Again, if this video or that video gets 10 likes, I'll try it. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm more hesitant to try it now because the reviews have came in. And apparently it's pretty bad.
Oh God.
Ew, ew, I don't know what that is. It has a very like grainy, like the aftertaste of this is still there. That's a 3.
Okay.
That's the worst one.
All right, let's see the chocolate milk of Feastables. Let's see here. It's all right. What? It's all right.
I mean, it's a protein shake. It ain't like no Nesquik chocolate milk, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
It's pretty good.
And again, a lot of people think it's chocolate milk. It is not chocolate milk. It is a protein drink. So obviously it's not going to taste as good as chocolate milk. And it seems like people like to use that excuse on why it tastes so bad. And it's like, no, it still should taste at least decent. I have had Fairlife, and Fairlife actually was not that bad for a protein shake. Or a chocolate milk drink, whatever you want to call it. Like, obviously it wasn't as good as chocolate milk, but it was still pretty decent. Now, another complaint I saw is how much sugar is in the Feastables drink when it's supposed to be a protein drink. Like, the drink has like 40 grams of sugar, which is a lot for a protein shake. And if you compare it to other protein shakes, like for example Fairlife, it has 7 grams of sugar. And then on the flip side, Nesquik, which is not a protein shake, has 58 grams of sugar. I feel like there's no reason for a protein shake to have 40 grams of sugar. That's a lot. And also, Mr. Beast was casted in Angry Birds 3. I didn't know they're making Angry Birds 3, but they are. Anyways, that's it for this week on the internet. I am gonna cover the David situation, so don't worry. And I'm also gonna cover the updates on the Charlie Kirk situation as well. Anyways, that's it. Make sure to subscribe. Okay, a lot of you aren't subscribing. It's making me very upset. So subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.